Welcome, welcome to part 30. Can't believe we made it all the way to part 30. Adam says, yeehaw, cowpoke. You're a cowpoke, Adam. Alright, let's see. Starting soon? Nope, we are playing now. Alright, everything else is good. Audio sound good to everyone? Last chance. And we're selling it. Sound of a full throttle. Because here at Bury the Macon Rent, we always go full throttle. Or at least half throttle. Or a little bit of throttle. So, last time we ended... we were taking out... excuse me. We were taking out NCR. But... I've been looking up stuff to do for Gannon and Eddie. Adam says it sounds good on his end. Perfect. For Gannon and Eddie, let's see. So who do we want to do first, Adam? Do we want to look at Gannon stuff? Because I looked it up. Or do we want to do Eddie stuff? I'm thinking Gannon stuff has to happen before we wipe out these two areas. Because the NCR, I think, is slightly involved, but we might be able to get around it. I don't know. His questline's confusing on how it starts. He's kind of like the hardest character to start. Because you have to, like, gain his approval. And you have to, like, gain it through doing a certain, like, points and stuff. So, like, you can travel to a few places. Because we did traveling to the crashed vertibird. So we gotta wait till he comments on it. And I don't know if he did comment on it. So let's just start with working on Gannon. Because Eddie, I don't think, cares as much. Let's head over to the crash. Adam says Eddie. Well, I don't know if... Okay, we'll look at the Eddie stuff then. That's fine. That's fine. Eddie requires... We gotta trigger Eddie. Stop putting ads. I don't care, Best Buy. I'm trying to look at video games. So, listen to the Brotherhood Scribe found in the classroom inside Hidden Valley. It's gone. I kind of blew it up. Okay. Well, speak to Michelangelo about his inspiration. So, where is Michelangelo in Fallout? Let's find out. Michelangelo. Fallout. There we go. Where is he? Pseudonym. He's affiliated with the New Vegas Strip. Michelangelo's workshop. So is he on the Strip? He's in the Strip with all the signs. Okay, well then let's head to the Strip. We don't have a Southgate. Tartar sauce. Alright, well we're headed to Michelangelo first. Let's pull this up. And it says if we talk to him, it should give us a quest. And... Why are we squatting? Oh, there we go. There we go. It should give us a quest, and it should trigger Eddie to say something. So, let's find out. You know, for all these NCR not liking me, a lot of them just don't care on the Strip. It's like, if I'm clocked out, I don't care. Is that the guy who literally wiped out the entirety of the NCR? I don't care. I'm off. Oh, speaking of which. See, these guys were on duty. Though, I wonder if we can use... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, man. Why? Why you gotta do this? I didn't want to kill any of those. Which one of you idiots shot the robots? Ganon. Ganon. Gosh. Oh, there's Michelangelo's. I mean, don't want to let their loot go to waste, right? Like, we need the ammunition. Though, we're gonna find out real quick if we have to reload. It weighs 26. It's so heavy. If we showed up here with NCR armor, though, would they care? Those guys didn't seem to care. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna just be the Dark Hero. Where's the entrance, Michelangelo? Alright, so I think we just gotta talk to him. Giant water bottle in the way. Excuse me. Hello? Anybody here? That looks like a person. Some kind of factory going on in here. Computers. What's this? They just got a light switch because they have a light switch. This looks like people up here. Who are you? You're an assistant.
Excuse me, but I'm busy.
Excuse me, but I'm busy. Hey, Kate.
Hi. What can I do for you?
What is this place?
You saw our front sign, didn't you? This is where all the beautiful signs of the strip become a reality. It all comes from Michelangelo's imagination. We do a little work here and there too, sure, but he's the real artist.
So, who's Michelangelo?
He's the reason the strip shines like a star at night. Mike's imagined and built every sign, billboard, and light you'll see around here.
Where can I find him?
Check out the back of the shop. He's usually working there.
Adam says they see through his disguise all the time. Well, if we gotta talk to anyone, maybe if I don't take any, like, followers with me, because they tend to trigger. How long have you worked here?
I've been here over a year now, though I'm not one to get tired for long. I plan to roam the wasteland once I'm ready. The people need light and kindness. There's too much fear and pain out there already.
You're a nice person, Kate.
Bye.
You're rare in these games. Sunset signs. Yo, Mike. Michelangelo, where are ya? I need to have you trigger some stuff for my robot. Buddy, pal, where are you? Are you in the bathroom? Are you pooping? Where is this guy? Where's the back office? What are these pictures? Huh? What are these pictures? What are these pictures? There he is, Mikey. Hey. Get the hell up.
Oh. Hello, I am Michelangelo. How can I... Wait. Are you here to deliver more billboard requests?
No.
Please tell me you're not a messenger on behalf of Mr. House.
Well, not for this. Of course I act on behalf of Mr. House. Why else would I be here? No, I'm not here for anything like that. Who are you? Why are you so jittery about Mr. House?
Because spending myself to the edge of artistic oblivion for Mr. House sums up my existence since I had to leave Vault 21. That's why.
Ooh, wow, a little bitter. An artist, rare thing to see. What's your story?
Well, not much, really.
Whoa,
Vault
whole
21
table
was
shirt.
my home. My dear home. I left it to explore the outside world. At first it was a marvel to behold. My inspiration flowed true, and its works caught Mr. House's attention. That's how I ended up in this place.
Sounds as if you don't like your job. What's wrong?
I feel haunted by something terrible. Working in such a huge workshop often makes me shiver. I can't even leave the strip.
So, is this fear of the outside world draining your inspiration?
Yes, I think so. But please, keep quiet about it. Without inspiration, I'm as good as a tumbleweed drifting in the barren wasteland.
Why don't you pack up and return to Vault 21? Ooh, this is going to be awkward.
Wouldn't that be great? No, Mr. House filled it with concrete. Only a few rooms and halls remain. My sister was able to turn them into a hotel.
So you lived in Vault 21? And that's your sister? Ah.
Most people don't understand what it means to grow up in a vault. Its corridors, its walls, radiate a warmth that feels safe, honest. But here, everything is huge and threatening. It's so empty that I think one of these days I'll just snap.
That doesn't sound good. Do you know Doc Mitchell?
You mean Mitch? Oh, it's been ages since I've heard the name. My sister and I used to call him Mole Butt.
You're the guys.
That was a long time ago. Before we exchanged the warmth of our home for the thin air of the wasteland.
Inspiration. Yes. I need 3. Oh, wait. I think I can actually pass that check. It was medicine, right? Fixing things. Line. Meeting people. Programmers. Salesman. Today's physician. Medicine plus 10. Whoa, Mikey. You're not going back to bed. Get up.
Oh, what do you want?
This one. This one.
But
This one. You exhibit clear symptoms of acute agoraphobia. I can help.
Ah, an educated fellow.
Just
If
read a
that is
magazine.
almost as rare as artistry. So, how can you help me regain my inspiration?
Several years of psychoanalysis and a few thousand caps a month will fix you. I know this guy in Freeside really good at trepanation. You'd be amazed how he grow a pair and go out into the real world to find your inspiration. I could escort you in the wasteland. It's not so bad.
Thank you for the offer, but I think I really can't go to see... Wait a minute. I know, I don't have to necessarily be there to see it.
What do you mean?
Yes, that's it. I have a camera. It is old, but it should work. Perhaps you could bring me images of inspiring landmarks.
This sounds interesting. What do you have in mind?
I've always wanted to see the dinosaur and its
Okay.
thermometer sign at Novak.
Got it.
Then there's the famous Bison Steve sign.
Should be able to do
The
that.
McCarran Airfield and the Helios 1 power station signs are of much interest to my work. Like the Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters bottle.
All right. Why is there always this option to just beat the crap out of him? You've got a deal. I'll return with the pictures.
Thank you. I really can't thank you enough for this.
Like, is this
Please
a
get me
commentary
all
on
the
how
pictures.
artists are
I'll
abused?
compensate you accordingly. Oh, and if you need more camera film, then just come back and I'll get it for you. Again, thank you.
So he gave us a Kodak 24 film, and not only will trigger but start the quest classic inspiration. Why are you not Eddie?
Download complete.
Bam, there we go.
Begin recording. Navarro Outpost scientists, I am glad that EDE has reached you. You will find several data banks of information on this machine.
Continue.
Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the Duraframe iBots. There are also several data banks with information on my research into Poseidon Energy, and some projects they were working on in the Mojave area.
That was it? That's all you... Eddie?
Download complete. Begin recording. Navarro Outpost scientists, I am glad that EDE has reached you. You will find several data banks of information on this machine.
Okay.
Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the Duraframe iBots.
Okay.
There are also several data banks with information on my research into Poseidon Energy, and some projects they were working on in the Mojave area.
So he's just got sneaky information in there? We want more! I'm gonna go take pictures, Adam. Do you mind looking up Veronica Santangelo on the quest I Could Make You Care? If we've missed the quest, well, let's see. Is there a failed section? No. Look for an I could make you care. We've already done it. Yeah, we already done that one. Okay, well, interact with members. We already done that. When trying to gain the Brotherhood of Steel trust, getting rid of NCR Ranger in Hidden Valley. Gain with the Brotherhood. A scribe will give you a thanks point. Footlocker. Well, we can't do anything that involves the Brotherhood. Well, don't worry, Adam. I found it. We can't do it yet, so I'm looking farther down to see what else we can do for Eddie. Dr. Hildern and Dr. Williams. There stands the grass. Oh, you know what sucks is I'm pretty sure I've already done that quest too. Because we went into Vault 22 already. We did that a while ago. Yep. Great. Trigger the second audio log, so as long as they have triggered. As with the first triggered message, talk to Senior Knight in the Hidden Valley. See, this is our problem. Quartermaster Maze at Camp Forlorn Hope. How are we even gonna do? About NCR dog tags. Other possible keywords have reported it being the Enclave, Navarro, Poseidon, Helios, Air Force Base, Eden, and Archimedes. A way to incorporate another companion to help in the quest is to have Arcade Gannon present, as his personal quest being undertaken will result in many of the... Okay, so it's saying if we chase Arcade Gannon's quests, we should be able to handle Eddie's. So I think we'll do this picture quest real quick, because I can fast travel all these locations, turn it in, and then we'll pursue Arcade Gannon, and it's saying it should trigger for the others. So, in that case, we need to go to all these locations. Okay. Let's get outside. That should make it easier. I'm going on an adventure. I'ma take pictures. Hopefully the NCR across the way won't attack us. Alright, let's see. Sunset Sarsaparilla. What are these ones in here? Are these just all exits to get to the other? Let's go to Sunset first. Okay. And it just wants a picture. So, weapons? Kodak? How good of a picture does it... Do I need to, like... Just the sign? Completed! Alright. Next is Camp McCarran. Can't really do that one yet. Let's see. Let's go check out these ones first. The Bison Steve! Wasn't that one? What Bison Steve do they want pictured? It's behind, or is it inside, or we're not close enough, or... Okay, guess it was just that one. And then let's go get the dinosaur. We're gonna have to kill everyone at Camp McCarran. I know it, and it's just... It's gonna be a little bit difficult. I'm a cameraman, changed by the pictures I've taken. Ain't it funny how I'm just taking pictures? Nope. Needs more. I wonder, they give you like so much. Like 24 film. There we go. And what's this one right here? Helios 1 Merciful Thug. Let's just walk towards that, and if someone starts shooting, we'll have to shoot back. Running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and... Take it, Adam! Good! If you're not referencing SpongeBob, what are you doing? Rex is doing fine, ma'am. You guys hear, like, snaking? Usually that means there's, like, some kind of enemy around. What's that over there? What is that? Is that an ambush or something? That looks like a Brahmin and a Brahmin and a Brahmin. Huh. What kind of picture you need of Helios? I thought it said just of the billboard. Quests. Helios 1 sign. You guys see a sign? Is it on? Is it that? It is! Wow, that was easy. Adam, if you would be so kind, can you report that comment by Sandra Fisher? Alright, let's see. We got one more picture we gotta take. Nobody shoot.
Whoa! Here we go.
And that was the last one. Ow. Ow. Yo! Super XD made it! What's up, Super XD? I'm just watching my friend's murder. What? What? What was that location? That was your follower has died? Looks just like Vegas. Actually. Did you guys see that notification that said your follower has died? Arcade looks fine. Eddie is fine. Hello, everyone. Hello to you, Adam. Alright, well, wait, is there a gate right here? Is there a south gate?
I guess that could have gone worse.
We leveled up. Okay. 75 in guns. Let's increase our medicine. And with our 3 extra points, we will put them in explosives. And we get a perk. What do we want? What do we want? What's new? I think we had the spray and pray. Maybe he's dead inside? Maybe. He's like, I can't take it. Vegas is too much. Well, I have like 5 other followers, and they're all chilling in the Lucky 38, so maybe Mr. House is getting bored and killing off my followers. It could happen. Grim Reaper Sprint. Eye for an eye. Concentrated fire. Weapon strength. Meltdown causes foes killed by your energy weapons to give off a corona of harmful energy. Note, this can cause chain reaction. So like if I melt one person, does it melt the next person and then the next person and then the next person? Because that would be pretty great. Chem resistant perks, purifier, chemist, center of mass, pyromaniac, plasma spaz. We haven't gotten the mysterious stranger yet. Should we get him? Math wrath. Reducing AP cost by 10%. That's not bad. Fight the power. We're only level 32, and it goes up to level 50, I want to say. So I'm thinking we'll hold on to the mysterious stranger. He'll show up for the DLC. I think we go with the, where'd it go? Yeah.
Here we go.
What? Where are you going now? Adam, is there a south entrance to Vegas? Or is it just Camp McCarran, and if you don't make it, you're screwed? We have to go all the way.
Move along.
I am moving along. I guess, well, problem is Eddie and Gannon can't contain themselves. Someone starts shooting at me, they gotta shoot back. Oop, that robot just fell down dead. And thus the game began to slowly crumble around him. Is there an assassin? Did you see what happened?
Have a nice day.
Did you see the murder? Another one. Wait a second. Those NCR were dead when I got here, okay? Same with the robots. They obviously had a scuffle. I was not involved. Those guys better not start anything. All the drunk ones don't care. I just murdered 3 of them, and they're like, I don't care. They have only 2 on the strip and 2 onto the roads leading into the strip. Well, the north entrance, and what's the other entrance? Because I obviously haven't discovered it. But I feel like I should have if I've... Because I use that perk that finds every location on the map. There, nope, that's Kate. Nope, the wrong way. Bro, you just still sleeping in bed?
Hello. Aha! The brave photographer returns. Good to see you.
I have some fresh pictures for you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Just
Nice.
what I need. Thank you, brave one. Here's some compensation for your work.
I took all the pictures you wanted. There was something about a reward.
You have earned it, my friend. Now
What?
I can finally unveil
So I can
my
turn it in
masterpieces
twice?
to the world, all thanks to you.
Okay,
Come visit me again sometime.
I'm here.
Aha! The brave photographer returns. Good to see you.
See ya. Okay, great. So he told us to visit him again, didn't get anything. But we did get all those. We got 750 caps, and then we got 500 caps. So, like, he paid us extra. You know, artists. No concept of money. Oh. Oh, I think I clicked that button. I was like, what? Did the game freeze? Alright, well then let's go back to Ganon, because like we said, that should trigger Eddie stuff. So, it's looking like we need to... what about the point system? Initiating the quest, we gotta build up points. The house always wins part 5. I think we're in the middle. No, we're in 7. Crap. We jumped a little ahead. Alright, let's see. Well, part 5 is active, and the player character reports to Mr. House, and the Brotherhood bunker's been wiped out. It has. Change in management active. The character installs Yes Man. Nope, we're not doing that. Okay. He will not offer this quest in response to any Caesar's quest, so he doesn't like Caesar. Gaining his approval, so we have to gain his approval, and it says around 5 points. Following is a comprehensive list of where you can get points. Alright, first point of travel is the vertibird. So let's head over to the crashed vertibird real quick. Where is it? Boom. And it says you need to wait until he says robots. Oh crap. You guys want a picture? Oh, there's another one up there. This feels more legitimate than last time I was here. There was like no one. Let's see this one. Oh, geez, we're almost dead. Woo! No, robot. Plasma just is a killer, man. Sit down, son. Can't handle this tag team of plasma and lasers. Well, just 4 missiles. Let's loot these guys. Turn this one into dust. Cool. Alright. Now, Ganon, look at this really hard. Tell me if it jogs your memory on anything. Anything, buddy? We'll stand here for a second while I look at the next requirement. You think about it. So apparently it is a thing, like he needs to comment. So you have to like wait for him to comment. Maybe there's like a certain spot to look at. What do you think of this? I feel like he commented last time we were here, so maybe we already have this point. Uh-oh, look at that skeleton freak out. Just look at it jiggle. Alright, well then let's look at the second one. 1 point for traveling into the Silver Rush in Freeside. Okay, and it says if you've killed off the Van Graffs, it doesn't matter. He's still chill about it, and he'll say something. So let's go see if we can at least trigger that one. See, I feel like Freeside has like all these gates and stuff. South Cistern. I think it'd be closer to go to the North Gate again and just turn around and run up there.
Word is the leader of the Fiends got taken down.
Yep, that was me.
I would have done it myself.
Oops, running into a sign. I was gonna say, I haven't been attacked on this place for a while. Usually, some thugs try and get you. Let's see. Time of Wrangler and the Silver Rush. Alright, Ganon. Words.
That's a lot of energy weapons.
BAM!
Brings back some interesting memories.
Do the followers use a lot of energy weapons?
Energy weapons? Of course not. I mean, but we study all sorts of science and technology, so, you know, you just kind of get familiar with them. Yeah.
Can I talk to you again about it? Like, is there any...
What's up? I have to say, I don't
you just go through that.
I'm really very boring.
Where'd you get your medical... how'd you join the followers?
Honestly, it isn't too difficult if you have half a brain and aren't a complete jerk. I wanted to help people, and I enjoyed learning, so I signed up. New Vegas is in trouble, so I came out here. If someone doesn't step up and try to help the people here, it's going to end very badly.
So where'd you get your medical training?
The followers taught me everything I know about medicine. Despite our humble abode here in New Vegas, we have great facilities back in the NCR. We may have overextended ourselves by setting up camp in Freeside, but the people here need help from someone. If not us, who?
Let's talk about something else.
All right. No, really. Have you ever snorted a ground-up Cazador venom sac? Neither have I. But I can guarantee you that a Freeside junkie has.
He's not wrong.
Only to obfuscate my past association with a fascist paramilitary organization. I'm joking, of course. I will deflect personal questions at any opportunity.
I feel like he just told us the truth.
All right.
All right. Next location is the RepCon headquarters. Okay, so RepCon headquarters. It's down around here somewhere. Oh, we're too far over. There it is. Alright. Do we just gotta go in, maybe, and have him comment inside, or what are we doing?
I've read about Repcon.
Booyah!
They did some work with the the government before the war. Rockets and some energy weapon prototypes, I think.
What kind of prototypes? What was Project Semelli?
Plasma rifles. They were intended to replace the P-94 plasma caster. There was some corporate espionage going on between Poseidon Energy's Project Semele and whatever was going on here.
Ah! We're too dumb. Rockets and energy weapons? That's an odd combination.
Repcon went through some rough times. When the rocket business was shaky, Mr. House purchased the company. It didn't take long for him to repurpose their plasma technology for a government weapon contract.
So what was Project Semelli?
Another one of Poseidon Energy's mini-secret weapon projects before the Great War. It didn't go anywhere. That's how Repcon got their shot, so to speak.
Do we have anything that can improve our intelligence? I don't think so. Doesn't say that it matters.
Stop thinking so much. Thanks.
You didn't
I
like
need to
that.
talk to you about something, if you have a minute.
Wait a second. Sure.
Any day now? Caesar's going to try to march across Hoover Dam and kick NCR out of the Mojave. We're getting caught up in something important out here. Hell, after how you handled Benny, you're practically right in the middle of all this.
True.
I know I'm just along for the ride, but it's made me think about the past and how I might be able to help out.
What are you talking about?
I wasn't always with the followers. With the NCR. I was an officer in a group called the Enclave.
What?
A remnant of America's pre-war government. Memories being short around here, not a whole lot of people remember them. But they did bad things. Terrorized communities, kidnapped.
They made death
Hopefully
claws.
someone stopped them. I was born a few years later at a military base on the coast, a place called Navarro.
That's where Eddie was supposed to go. What the poop? Alright, so where'd the Enclave go?
A lot of different places. I only know what I was told. Some of them were cut down by the NCR and the Brotherhood. Some of them went east. My mother never told me what happened to my father, but she and I went south with some others and integrated into the NCR. When the NCR learned that Enclave personnel had integrated, we kept moving to the fringes. It's one of the reasons why I wound up out here.
Interesting. So what happened at Navarro?
After the Enclave's command structure fell apart, it was only a matter of time before Navarro was overrun by NCR forces. My mother and I left with some of the troopers from my father's old unit, the same people I've kept in contact with over the years. Anyone who didn't get out was killed by the NCR.
Harsh.
Even some of the ones who escaped were eventually hunted down by the Brotherhood of Steel.
Also harsh. So where are you going with all this?
The Enclave did a lot of bad things, but there were good people at Navarro. Good people with a lot of experience. Not many of them are alive anymore, but I think they can make a difference in the fight against Caesar.
Okay. So you want them to help NCO... Okay.
Great. I'd like you to talk to the old-timers, the remnants. I don't think I could convince them by myself. To them, I'm still a kid. But you're a big part of what's happening out here. When you talk to them, they'll understand how important this all is. I've kept in contact with them over the years, so I know where you can find them. But I doubt they'll open up to you unless I come along. I know I'm not always the most serious guy around, but this means a lot to me. Thanks.
Woohoo! We got the quest. Alright. It's turned on. We gotta go outside anyway. Excuse me. In celebration, we're just gonna drink 9 bottles of Sunset. And then we are going to travel. Judah Krieger, Orion Moreno, Cannibal Johnson. What? I didn't know Cannibal Johnson was part of the Enclave. Daisy Whitman. Doc Henry. Okay, let's do it. Let's start south in Novak. So, this, if it works in our favor, should trigger certain events for Eddie. Where's the, she's in the top room?
My words. Won't be long before the Legion and NCR butt heads over Hoover Dam.
Hello!
Your travels been going all right?
Yeah, they've been going great. Arcade asked me to find you. I'm reuniting the Remnants, and they'll need your piloting skills.
Told you everything about us, did he? Well, it's been a while since I've had my hands on the controls of a vertibird. There's a chance I could crash us in the middle of Lake Mead.
Is she a
That place
replicant?
seems to attract aircraft for some reason.
Is she a replicant?
But if I get one more chance to fly, count me in. I'll be there. My part of the passphrase is dear.
How'd you like flying vertibirds for the Enclave?
I was never happier than when I was in the cockpit. I was able to go just about anywhere and everywhere, limited only by the fuel I could carry. There were more than a few missions where I took the scenic route home just so I could stay in the air. Caught hell for it every time, but worth it. Some of the things we did were questionable, I know. That's just how it was back then. Figure I've done enough good to make up for any sins, anyhow.
Interesting. See ya. Now let's go talk to, I think, Cannibal Johnson's
Since
probably...
my mother
Whoa.
died, Daisy's been the only woman in my life. She was the only other woman close to my father, too. She flew him out on over a dozen missions, including his last. I've always been close to Daisy. There have been some good men along the way, but lovers make poor confidants. Daisy never had children of her own, so she was always there to listen. Being in the Enclave didn't mean much to her. She just loved to fly. It broke her heart to be grounded.
Oh. It was an important part of her life. Why shouldn't she enjoy it?
As screwed up as it sounds, at least she was a part of something. Granted, it was something admittedly pretty bad, but it was something. If you spent the first half of your life flying Enclave troopers in a vertibird, I suppose picking over pre-war rocket parts doesn't quite compare.
All right, let's see. I think Cannibal Johnson would be... Oh, wait, we can go all the way to Yacobo Town. What's good, Marcus? What's good? You can go talk to the doc. It's not ominous. All the super mutants out in the yard. You're still here, Keith? Doctor!
Is there something else I can do for you?
Uh-huh. Arcade Gannon. Oh, how goes your research on the Nightcan cure?
Promising, but I won't be able to synthesize the drug anytime soon. I really should get back to my work.
Rude, but Arcade Gannon has asked me to gather all the former members of the Enclave in the Mojave.
I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes up. Oh, you'll need my word from the passphrase to get into the bunker. Friends. Don't forget it.
So we got deer and friends.
Doc Henry always was a hard one to figure out. It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both. A regular Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after. Knowledge is power, but to what end for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed.
So, his work was what mattered to him.
Not everyone dreams of being a revolutionary, I suppose. Maybe we can't all change the world. Maybe it's enough just to do good for the short time that we're here. No one's going to sing Doc Henry's praises when he's gone. But he's probably saved more lives than I ever will.
Aw. It's Calamity. Alright, let's go to the next location. Cannibal Johnson. Whoa. Okay. There it is. Yo, what's up, Cannibal Joe?
What brings you around this time?
Arcade asked me to gather all the remaining members of the Enclave for the Mojave.
Thought I recognized the fellow with you. So what's this reunion all about then?
He thinks your experience in technology will help resolve the conflict in this region. I'm gathering allies just in case. Why do you have something better to do?
Well, now there's an interesting idea. Do a bit of good before we're all dead and forgotten. You can count me in. Oh, and in case Arcade forgot to mention it, there's a 5-word passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My word is old. Appropriate, huh?
Dear old friends.
Watch out!
Hmm? What? Okay.
If I had to pick anyone who didn't belong in the Enclave, it would definitely be Johnson. He hated what the Enclave was doing. Day to day, week to week, he would question orders, subvert mission objectives, do anything he could to serve without serving. It's amazing he was never court-martialed. He always had good things to say about my father. Said I was like him in a lot of ways. I wish I knew.
Why worry about it? You don't have to be your father.
I wonder if he would. It's pointless, I know, but sometimes I wonder what he wanted me to be. Maybe being a doctor in the middle of Nevada wasn't exactly what he had in mind for his little boy.
It's not terrible, though. Like, you're a doctor. Could be Wes. Could be a YouTube streamer. What? Alright, next location looks like... What is this? Right there? What is this supposed to be? Let's head over to the Gunrunners. Turn around. He seems to know where he's going. Look at that. Look at him go. Arcade, where you running off to? Where is this man going?
Looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is mine, and I'm not leaving.
Do you have something against the NCR?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. The NCR makes a habit out of wrecking homes. I came out here to get away from them. Didn't work out so well. Next thing I know, I'm squatting in their land. Never mind that I already been living here for years.
What do you do around here?
Do? I don't do anything. I'm retired.
Good for you. So, what did you do before you were retired?
I was a soldier. Why do you even care? I came out here to forget about the past, so quit bringing it up.
Alright, I'm gonna bring it up again. One more time. Arcade and I are looking for you. We're gathering the remnants.
In a while, Arcade. So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger mercenaries?
Your advanced level of tech would be useful in settling things between the NCR and the Legion. There isn't anyone else around with your equipment and expertise. I never said anything about paying you. Top one.
Is that right? The million-dollar question is, who exactly are we settling?
Both of them.
I wouldn't mind cutting down a few platoons of NCR troopers with my old Gatling laser. Oh, I'll come. But depending on the plan, I might not be staying. Keep that in mind.
Why can't we
Arcade
attack
might have
both?
mentioned there's a passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My part is remember.
What'd you do when you were in the Enclave?
Heavy weapons trooper. Nothing better than hosing down a target with an excess of bullets and laser fire.
All right.
By the time I got through with things, not much was left standing. Any morons who didn't run when they saw me coming got what they deserved. Back then, it was war. If we'd been on the winning side, I'd be called a hero.
Interesting point. Orion's kind of the spooky one. Just likes to mow people down with his guns. Is there anyone else in your house? I felt like I saw someone.
Moreno took the fall of the Enclave hard.
Our kid's like, I gotta
He
talk.
never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing. To him, it was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at Moreno. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left.
With a Gatling machine gun.
I suppose you're right. When you're part of something for that long, maybe it's impossible to let go without losing part of yourself. Moreno may be a stubborn son of a bitch, but at least he's loyal.
All this camaraderie. It's just getting to me. Alright, one more guy. One more guy. Miguel's pawn shop. Okay.
You hear there was some kind of shootout at one of them casinos? Sticking around for the attractions?
Arcade asked me to find you. I'm gathering the remnants.
Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Why the need for a bunch of old war horses like us?
Adam says he's making 3,000 iron ingots right now. Whew. That's a lot of ingots. You'll be the element of surprise. Oh, excuse me. I was surprised.
Swooping in on a vertibird, guns blazing? Haven't done that in years, but all right, I'm in. None of this means a thing if the rest of the group doesn't show up, though.
You're the last one.
Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get into the bunker. Navarro.
Tell me about the old days.
I miss those days sometimes. We all had a purpose, you know? I admit that some of the folks in charge were pretty ruthless. The rest of us, though, we were just trying to civilize things. The NCR was still new, and it didn't look like they'd last all that long. Then we lost the oil rig, and shortly after that, the base at Navarro. Nobody left except us remnants.
What happened to the Enclave oil rig at Navarro?
Internal sabotage took down the oil rig. Never did get the full story. The NCR took out Navarro, saying we posed a threat to the region.
Tell me more about your former squad.
I was the officer in charge, and Johnson and Moreno were my heavy hitters. Henry handled tech things, and Whitman flew the chopper. Johnson and Moreno never got along, and I had my hands full keeping those two apart some days. It was a difference in philosophy, mostly. Mercy was not part of Moreno's vocabulary.
Huh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Judah Krieger is the glue that's kept us all together over the years, and with good reason. Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warm. He always did his best to make me feel welcome in the group. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Loyalty means a lot to Judah. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they fought for, but to the people who served with him.
They're loyal to you, too.
Sometimes I wonder how much of my father they see in me. They went through a lot together, but my family went through it too. I'm glad they've watched out for me all these years. Maybe someday I can return the favor.
Arcade, that's beautiful. To the remnants bunker. This is actually a very interesting quest. What's the password? Dear old friends, remember Navarro. And we're in! Eddie, you want to start some shit? You want to say some things? Against the Legion or against the NCR? But, like, I'm siding with neither of them? So why can't they side with Mr. House? Oh! Oh! Power armor, and they all have their own set, and everything's... What is in the armor locker? Combat armor. Ah! I want to fly it! Microfusion, stealth boys, flamer fuels, plasma mines. This is so cool. Hello, everyone. So, like, who wants to start?
What are you talking to me for? Talk to Krieger.
The bosses of the Omergas. Omernas? Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against?
How are you going to deploy your squad?
Moreno, Johnson, Henry, and I will be the boots on the ground. Whitman will stay with the vertibird. This was a minor refueling station for vertibirds. It seemed an appropriate place to stash our equipment if we ever needed it. I'm surprised this place hasn't fallen apart. When I put it into standby mode, I expected to return to it within a few years, not decades.
Interesting. Okay. Let me look real quick, because if I choose one of these, does it screw over the house decision? Recruiting them. Recruited all of them. Meet up at the bunker. It says, if the player is siding with Mr. House or angling for an independent New Vegas, then side with the NCR for the Battle of Hoover Dam is the right choice.
Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him.
Honestly, I don't... Moreno, just kill NCR too. I'll talk to him.
You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it. Once at Run Gamora, someone killed him.
Did he already dip on us?
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR. I'm out.
The remnants come in, guns blazing, showing the NCR how it's done. You actually don't want that?
I can't believe you've actually talked me in.
Oh, that was easy.
Fine, I'm in. But don't expect me to hold my fire if any NCR troops get in the way.
I do not.
Thanks for doing this. Getting them all back together again. I'll be honest. When Moreno started going off, I didn't think we'd all be walking out of there in one piece. I still don't know how this is all going to shake out in the end. But at least the Enclave can atone a bit for all the damage it's done.
You've certainly done your part.
I've been wondering about Daisy and the others for so long, I still haven't figured out what I should do. I mean, I'm not like them. I was born at Navarro and my father served with them, but I wasn't really part of the Enclave. It seems presumptuous of me to think I could join the fight, even if this is a cause worth fighting for. Because I know when fighting breaks out of the dam, all hell is going to break loose in Freeside. They're going to need every doctor they can get.
If you're so sure it's going to be a bloodbath, maybe you should stay in Freeside. What happens in Freeside won't make any difference if the Legion takes the dam. Fight with them.
Good point. You've been encouraging the others to stand up and fight. Maybe I should take the same advice. After all, I also lived in Navarro. There's something I need to go do, but I'll catch up with you later. Thanks again for your help with the others. It means a lot to me.
Okay. Can I have a power armor?
Moreno's a stubborn son of a bitch, but he's also tougher than any of us. I'm glad you were able to talk him into staying. Since Whitman will be staying with the vertibird, she's offered to give her old suit of power armor to you.
Woohoo!
You'll need special training to use it properly, so talk to her as soon as you get the chance. Training might take several hours,
Power
so
armor.
keep that in mind.
Yo! Teach me. Teach me.
Tower on the strip.
Teach me, Daisy.
I appreciate you keeping Orion in the group. And since I won't be needing my armor, makes the cockpit a bit cramped, you should take it. It'll take a few hours to show you how to use it properly, so let's get started.
I've never had power armor in this game.
Here it ain't sealed up no more.
Hi there. My name is April Mortimer. I monitored a communication earlier between you and someone with a bit of steel. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
What? Eddie wants to be taken to the followers so we can access the logs? See? This worked out. Now, let's just step outside. I gotta sneeze. Quest completed. And we're about to get rid of Eddie, and then we can go do DLC. Alright, items. Apparel. Remnants power armor. Booyah. There she blows. Grr. Little fan in the back. Eddie, I'm gonna need you to hold a few things. Like, a minigun. And, this is a perfect opportunity to go drop off a bunch of stuff, actually. There we go. Go ahead and take that. That. Alright, we're good. Should we wear a, Oh. Oh, no. Power armor. Dinga-durgan. Dinga-durga-durga-dinga. So pumped right now. So pumped right now, dude.
Like I said, I needed to go do something. This is it. It belonged to my father. Since you convinced me to help out with the defense of Hoover Dam, I figured I'd haul it out of storage. I'm a little rusty with it, but I think I can manage. As long as you got my back, of course.
I got your back, Gannon.
What's up?
What do you think the others will do at Hoover Dam?
I don't think you need to worry about the specifics. Basically, expect a lot of firepower and dead bodies. Enclave technology is even more advanced than Brotherhood equipment. And in the hands of soldiers as experienced as Moreno and the others,
it's got like a effect. Like, look at this Tesla armor or something. What do you think I should do about Eddie, Brotherhood or followers?
This shouldn't be too surprising, but I'd prefer you let the followers examine it. Hopefully the reasons are obvious.
They are. I just wanted to see what you'd say. Don't worry, I agree.
Great. Then all is right with the world. What's up?
I can't use him as a follower anymore? Or he's got to load in there? Huh. Alright, let's go to... Crimson Caravan, Mole Rat, Mormon, H&H, North Vegas Square, North Gate. I think North Gate's right next to the old Mormon fort. What's up, guys? Bang, 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 bang. We can turn that quest on, actually. Eddie, my love. Oh, Eddie, my love. Hello?
Hey.
Hey. Not Julie. Not the follower guard. Not the doctor. April Mortimer. Let me just go ahead and sit down with you.
Thank you for coming. Let's talk about that robot.
What are you going to do with it?
First, I'm going to pull off whatever log data I can. Then I'll use some of the tech around here to upgrade its weapons systems. Shouldn't be more than a few days' work.
Tell me about the followers.
There are plenty of people here to talk to you about us and our mission. Let's get to brass tacks and talk about that robot.
Why don't you want the Brotherhood to have it?
The Brotherhood is all about keeping technology to themselves and using what they find to protect themselves. They are isolationist and belligerent. I have no doubt that they plan to use the data for weapons research.
Okay. Here's my problem. You can take it for a while, but he's got some stuff on there, and I'm going to be over encumbered. Can anybody buy?
Thank you. I'll get it back to you as soon as I can with the upgraded weapon systems.
I guess whatever Eddie has on him, Eddie has on him. Alright, we've done everything we need to do. We gotta wait a few days and then Eddie will be upgraded. Let's go report back to Mr. House and see what he says. I'm just feeling good. I guess the strip has music, huh? I got spurs, they jingle, jingle, jingle. What's up, Victor? Let's go to the presidential suite first and drop off some things like 6 missiles left, 7 missiles left with Annabelle. We can drop off Annabelle for now. But do we want to... We're at 171. What happens if I give you... Just hold on to that for now. Brown hat. Gray hat. Ranger helmet. Ranger red scarf. Tan hat. Casual outfit. Authorita glasses. You can hold on to that. That. Let's see what hat looks better with this armor, right? Because that's what it's about. I gotta look good. Alright, we'll start with the brown hat. First off, can we repair? With the brown hat. Okay. Alright, there's brown. I think I like the gray better. I will not lie to you. Because it's got like the circles on it. That's pretty much the only difference. We'll hold on to both for now. Alright, let's drop off some other stuff though. Don't need that. can deal with it later. I do like this lounge carbine. That was nice. Don't need this. Throwing spears. I really like my light machine gun. $23 doctor's bags. What else can we drop? Miscellaneous. Anything weigh anything? E. Okay. Welcome, E. Drained fusion. What was that? An intact garden gnome? Sheet music book. And luckily ammunition doesn't weigh anything. We're down to 143. I think we just need to use a lot more aid without like worrying about it. Because we got a 5.56, 3.37, 357s, 44s, lots of grenades. Should probably use more microfusion cells. It's a 78. We'll just drop it off. We don't really need it. We got literally the hyper breeder has unlimited ammo, and I'm over here ammo scrounging. Go ahead, toss the mysterious magnum away too. And the Ranger Sequoia. We got to use this because we can maybe melt a bunch of people. This because we can melt a bunch of people. This because it's really fun. And we don't want the mines. Okay, let's go talk to Mr. House. Hopefully this doesn't trigger the final events. We still have DLC to play, Mr. House.
As you can see, Vegas is humming along. I've tested my C3I broadcasting arrays. Everything is in order. And just in time, as it turns out, the forces of Caesar's Legion are on the march, establishing a staging area east of the dam. Their assault could begin at any moment, so that's where you'll be heading, if you're ready. Hoover Dam.
Do I need to remind you that the NCR hates me?
No cause for alarm. You'll have an escort of Securitrons to help you fight your way onto the dam. Your objective is to reach a control room halfway across the dam and install an override module similar to the one you used at the substation. The override will enable me to control the entire dam's power output. You may remember how the bunker at the fort was rather dimly lit. Well, just like the Lucky 38, it needs a big jolt of electricity to power up. You've already uploaded the new operating system to the Securitrons. All they need is power, and they'll be in fighting trim.
Okay. I have some things to take care of before the battle.
Then handle them with dispatch. The Legion's assault is imminent.
Okay. So, we're just gonna go on, like, a bunch of side quests. Let's, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab some extra weapons. We're gonna grab some help. And we're gonna go wipe out Camp McCarran. Who do we want to take with us? Who has beef against the NCR? Veronica.
What's up? Let's go make trouble.
Sweet. Wait, why?
Clearly you're determined to fight the Brotherhood. Well, you can add my name to your hit list because you're on your own.
No! Cass, you like killing stuff?
Well, now, look what rolled in. What, you getting lonely out there?
Looking to join up with me
Was
again?
reminded why I left this place soon as I walked in. Let's go.
Alright, well, she wants to fight. Boone?
Is it time?
Let's travel.
Well, let me know when there's room for me.
Oh, okay. We can only take Cass? Rex is with the king? Maybe? What do we want to give her? She can use... Well, we're going to want to take Annabelle. Why not? Maria! Man, there's a lot of stuff that I could use. Matrix coil. We just put that in there. The humble cuddle. 80. Zap glove. What about apparel? Is there anything we should get her? Another Remnant's power helmet. Let's use that to repair the other one. The other one's probably fine. But on the off chance that it's not. Alright, I think that's it.
Let's see what you got.
You got a 12.7 lever action. What should we give her? Should we give her the... I'll handle the missiles. You can have this. And those. Nice. Well, I know Cass has. She's hot-blooded. Let's see. We're gonna just start. No, we're gonna start with tri-beam laser. There we go. A heavy light. Do I only have one of these? Where'd my other... I didn't put it away. Well, that's lame. Wrong thing. Let's just say you should be happy it's your day off. Hello, Robo. Not letting anyone over here. Oh, I don't have my authority glasses.
Serving up some hurt.
Whoa! And she's already wiping them out. Game froze. Crash. Crash. Do I sense a crash? It took you 5 seconds to piss off the game, Cass. Why am I in slow motion? What's going on? Why are we... Okay. You think he had ammo on him? Nope, just cattle prods. Hello, I'm here to go to Camp McCarran. Hello, sir.
Hoover Dam. Just thinking about it makes me nervous.
This guy's not doing a very good job. Your security is not that tight.
And then the fights.
Woo! What's in here? Trooper armor. Okay, we obviously chose the wrong direction. Just a bunch of camel prods. Some missiles, those will come in handy. Yo, Cabri. Howdy, friend. My name is Malcolm Holmes. Welcome, Malcolm. We're busy wiping out the NCR real quick because after this episode, I think we're just ready to do DLC. Just hacking computers and stuff. Blasted! Reached. Beeping. Third guess. Strip security note, MP shift reports, trooper behavior reports. No, I don't want to read any of those. I'm just trying to get to Camp McCarran. And then we're going to have some real action going on. We're working on... Oh, whoa, whoa! Oh, jeez. Gas! Every time. These guys were like, what's going on outside? Are you guys hearing that?
Rumors persist about a super mutant refuge in the ski lodge to the northwest.
Woo! That's that perk I got.
Someone's looking at
Well, that's all I
hashtag
have
chips
for you.
early.
This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you
Ow.
like luck tonight. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Man, you gotta love Mr. New Vegas. Dr. Bag? Spoiler alert! In the Lonesome Road DLC, nuke both the NCR and the Legion to unlock new locations. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. This is a Mr. House, we've joined Mr. House, so, like, I've killed tons of NCR and tons of Legion. Though, they sent a hit squad after me, and that's really what kicked it off. I was kind of leaving the NCR alone, and then they tried to kill me, and I was like, that's not okay. Alright, where the hell? I thought this was the entrance. I'm an idiot. Nope, this is not the entrance to the monorail. The entrance. Ooh, Wild Child on the strip. I own the strip. Sunset. But I think we're gonna do Honest Hearts first, and then I just don't know what order I want to do them in, because probably Lonesome Road next, and then the Big Empty, and then Sierra Madre. I feel like Sierra Madre is the one that I'm most concerned about. It seems like it's the hardest. I may be wrong. Okay. We're in the wrong place. Sorry about the killing.
Hey.
Spoiler alert! Father Elijah is gonna kidnap you on dead money. Yeah. Yeah, he will. Do you guys know where the tram is? Why do I feel like I walked past? Is it in the middle? You know what? We're just gonna make this a little bit quicker. What quest is on? Ah. No, we're waiting for Eddie, my love. Eddie! I'm a merciful thug.
Over here.
I was taking a drink and this guy tried to shoot at me. Just the longest kill cam of my life. My favorite is Old World Blues because you can kill a giant dog there. Old World Blues, that's the one where you go into like the Big Empty and simulation stuff. Make sure you have 50 pounds or less when you start Honest Hearts. Yep, that'll be, so I gotta make some I gotta have our artist make us some thumbnails and stuff, and we're gonna change little things, and should start Honest Hearts next week. Worst comes to worst, it gets put off till after Christmas. But, I mean, we basically played the entire of this game. 30 episodes, 2 hours each, about 60 hours of gameplay, and we haven't done the last quest, and I know we've missed a ton of quests, so... You guys ready to do some drugs? Become addicted over and over. How do I become addicted to buff out? Like, come on. Come on. Let's do it. Hold on. The hardest achievement to get is Master Caravan. You gotta win 30 games of Caravan. I haven't even played one. I was like, I don't know how to play this. I don't want to play this. Well, I do. I don't know. I feel like they should do what they did like with Witcher. How Witcher came up with its own... It had its game, and then it came up with a game that like just played that. But I think Caravan wasn't as fun. Went to get coal, didn't fix the pickaxe before I left. Ooh. You guys see where this is shooting from? Oh, the wall. Hey. Got him. Look at him blow up. Man, I love whatever that perk was. It's called like Meltdown or something. Hello? NCR? I need to reduce your numbers before we go fight. I also want to start a chain reaction. Because it's telling me.
Let's start this.
Oh, look, no. Oh, she's just wiping him out. Yeah, Cass is a little bit of a badass. And she's got some anger in her. Where's this other guy? Did we just walk around him? Is he in the tent? Is he hiding in the tent? I couldn't even kill him before she did it. Alright. Where's your guys' black troopers? That like you have these troopers that wear black. They're supposed to be more badass than everyone else. You've been talking about them forever. And they never came after me. You found a 1,000-year-old egg.
You're just in time for your ass whipping.
Is it a dinosaur? Oh, Major Daughtry. Oh no. Maybe it's a dragon, Adam. Anybody else? Jeez, Camp McCarran's a pushover. We'll have to go wipe out Camp Golf too, just to make it seem like we did something. Hello? Ooh, is that a lot of meds? 4 stim packs. Oh, I didn't want the empty syringe. Millsaps review. Well, you guys have any sunset? That's the real question. Nuka-Cola. You guys suck. Speaking of which, we could actually take... I should have dropped off that camera. One of these. I know they got some heavy troopers in here, so they might they might be somewhat of a problem, but let's go find out. Anybody else? Quit ruining my armor. Don't kill the doctors. They're not doing anything wrong. How about you go pick up your weapon that you dropped?
Might as well be shooting.
It's green. I could probably wear this now.
Throw some whiskey. Music to my ears. Let's see what you got.
Go ahead and give me this back. Now I'm gonna repair it. I gotta blow my nose 1 sec. That was a thing. All right, let's see. What's up here? That's right. It makes a difference.
Let's distribute the weight.
Give you more of these. And that. Don't spend it all in one place, kid. No, we don't want you as president. Aaron Kimball. Spit on you. Any more people in here? Is that jerkhole guy? You.
Yes? Something else you needed?
We won't kill him because he's not fighting or anything. He's just a scientist. But he was kind of a dick last time we talked to him. You guys' security's kind of crap. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just walked in here. I didn't even have to put on a helmet.
Let's kid.
Did she just knock my gun out of my hand? What just happened? It broke? You kidding me? You kidding me? Who are you? What's with this room? Oh, she's just executing people over there. I'm telling you, she got an anger in her. Do you have the key? Who is that guy? Oh, it's a Caesar's Legion guy? Interesting, and I can't. Requires key. Who do you think has the key? My name is John, but they call me Johnny Guitar. Play it again, my Johnny. I love Johnny Guitar. Alright, let's see. Sell. Who has the key to unlock this guy from there? You'd think it'd be one of these guys that we just dropped. But it's none of them. Activation code? Control tower access code? Those seems like good things to have. Alright, what is this? Nope. Alright, let's see what we just picked up. Miscellaneous data, miscellaneous. This appears to have the activation, deactivation code for some sort of explosive. I need to interrogate the Legion member? How do I get in there, though? Dear Ma and Pa, dear Janie, Audrey, military orders, reprimand recommended. Gotta speak to the woman to enter there. Well, she's a little dead. So, I guess we're just gonna let that guy starve. Because it's just not gonna happen. Well, let's move on. I think we have a few more guys to clear out over here, and then we could head over to Camp Golf, wipe them out, and call it a day. Hey, where's all your friends? Jaw says, "Oh, it's okay, man. We've burnt many bridges on this playthrough. Many NCR quests are missed. I'm gonna have to do another playthrough just to do all the NCR quests." Ooh, do you think there's guys right here?
Hey. No.
Watch that health bar. I knew I'd hit him eventually. Pick up your gun. They're just all sitting over there. Oh my gosh. Cass, what are you doing? Just shoot him. These guys are just like working through my armor, huh? Not at all. Oh, what about my hat? Not at all. Alright, we just need to heal up a little bit. Let's do... I came for your sunset sarsaparilla. See? That's all I wanted. Just looking for the stir battle cups. But I will take all your 5.56 because I will be able to use my light machine gun and it will be awesome. You used all your ammo. The NCR really did just move in and take over, huh? If it wasn't for Mr. House, they'd pretty much, this would be NCR territory right now. Magnum rounds. Sorry. Snapchat. You know how it is. Alright, I think that's it for this area, right? We can't... Where does that lead? Hello?
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. Rumors have surfaced that Top's hotel owner Benny has taken yet another unexpected leave of absence. We spoke to his right-hand man, Swank.
Do I seem worried to you, baby?
You look like someone in need of a reliable supplier.
Got anything for sale?
Take.
Missile launchers, sniper rifles, combat armor, NCR armor. I'll take that. Sell them all this NCR money. I don't want it.
Pleasure doing. Later.
Where does this go?
Maybe I should switch.
Woo! Got her. These are the veteran rangers. This is where they've been chilling. Cass, don't get too close to the missiles. Woo!
A doctor's bag and some whiskey, if you don't mind.
What you got? It's got an anti-material rifle. Okay. Take your helmet.
This weapon's on its last legs.
The weapon's not on its last legs. You're on your last legs.
Serving up
Boop.
some hurt.
Boop. Where you going, Sergeant McCready? You thought hiding next to the other dead guy was like your only choice? Another Ranger Sequoia, finally.
Mr. New Vegas, fanning the flames of your passion. I've got news for you. NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts.
What do you got?
Also in the headlines, NCR Rangers are being pulled off the front line as part of a campaign to secure existing NCR territory, according to anonymous sources. Mojave? Mo problems. Am I right?
I feel like I picked up more Ranger helmets than that.
Next song goes out from me to you.
Alright, we just gotta get inside. Clear it out. I guess the door's gotta be over on the side then. Come on, Cass.
Alright, let's try this again.
The House Resort.
All I'm doing is pissing him off. Serving up some hurt. Might need to rest soon. Feeling a little.
Just taking my bullets. Can you guys die? Had a brush gun. Oh my gosh, they're all right there. Oh man! Game couldn't even handle. Frame rate dropped and they dropped me. Try again.
A doctor's bag.
Jeez, jeez. Whew. Whew. All right. Should have saved Annabelle. I didn't realize. I didn't think I'd have a challenge, if I'm being honest. 89. Frag grenades. Let's see if I live through throwing all these grenades. That guy got in the way. Come on, let me move out of the way. Maybe it can't do that. This seems to be working.
No!
Sounds like there's more. This guy had 2. What do they do now? 68 damage, that's 139 per second. That's not bad. We're at 250 though on this. Like, it's not even a contest. Let's see what this thing does. Damn, this thing's good. It's got armor penetration, I think. Especially good if they just sit there. Come on. Shoot the gun out of their arm. What you gonna do, buddy? I get that Cass is unconscious. It's really not changing anything about this battle.
I'll find you.
Boom! Man! Toughest battle in the game right now. I had to literally stand behind boxes and throw grenades. But this probably won't make any difference. I didn't need that ranger hat. In the long run, for the battle, I bet you they just spawn in more guys. Cass, you're awake. Squad's readiness. Okay. This is another. Definitely take that. That was fun. Anti-material rifle. Basically, the bows are. Hey. There we go. Checking empty lockers. Combat, combat. And buff out withdrawal. Gonna have to go get ourselves all healed up and ready to go. But we can do that next time. We're almost done here. Take some more buff out in the meantime. Where's the, there it is. The one that I picked up from them is broken because I shot it out of her hands. Whoo! There you go. That's Nuka-Cola I want to see. Oh my, purified water. You guys are hoarding all the goods just to wage your war. Wait. Alright, well, I think we're almost done here. Let's just make sure. These your guys? Were these the guys? Is there any... there's got to be like a snow globe or something. That's really what we haven't done. Snow globe locations. Was that a doctor's bag on the floor, actually? Did I see that right? Yeah, it was. Ooh. Aw. Adam, if you know where it is, if you know where the snow globe is, let me know. Ooh, a safe. Or not a safe? Okay. Seems legit. Chemistry set. Ooh, a computer. And it's broken. Where you at? Camp Golf. Is there a snow globe at Camp Golf? I feel like there should be. Well, unless they hit it somewhere else, I didn't see one. And that is Camp Golf and the NCR. You bring democracy. Hard. Bring it. Is hacking just a joke at this point? If you have 100, they're just like, it's the first one every time. Someone's talking about me. Well, I think we're okay. Any stragglers outside? Something was flying over there. See it? See it? Cool. Very reliable cast. We're still trying to give Eddie time to be fixed, and it said it would take a few days. So either we could sleep a few days, or look for... Is there a guy over there? No, it's just freaking out. Let's see. Data, world map. I think we've gone everywhere. We can't do those. Those are coming up. That's DLC. It's DLC. So what we're gonna have to do, let's go get our stuff repaired, drop off all the extras. We need to get our addictions to buff out, gone. Otherwise we will constantly be walking slow. Oh, wrong entrance. Do the followers heal addiction? We're here. Might as well ask. Yo.
If things don't go well at the dam, all of our efforts here could be for nothing.
Oh yeah, I met a kid who was unsatisfied with life in the Great Khans. Will you take him as a follower?
We're always looking for new members. Does he have any particular talent?
Well, he's a poet, kind of. He obviously a bright, sensitive soul, and he loves literature.
Excellent. Ezekiel's been after me to find him a new assistant for ages. Tell the boy we'll take him.
I need medical services. I got a chem problem. Do it.
This will help you kick the habit.
Okay, so that's all of them? First, it's Good Springs. Second's Hoover Dam. Third's the Mormon Fort. Fourth, Jacobstown. Fifth, Nellis Air Force Base. What's it? I think we already got the Mormon Fort. We'll have to go look. We already got the Mormon Fort. I think we already got the Lucky 38. I've been through Vault 21. I didn't see it. We can't really do Hoover Dam. I think I got Jacobstown. And maybe Nellis. I don't know.
That how you want to play, huh?
You like that?
Buddy, she's gonna wreck you. Cass has no mercy. You know what's funny is I like this power armor way better in this than in Fallout 4. Hey, I need you to repair some stuff.
Welcome back, buddy.
Only 27,000 to repair everything. Now we'll just do this. That. Adam says Sierra Madre, Zion Big Mountain, Lonesome Road. So maybe we worry about that after we get back from all the DLC. And we make sure that on each DLC we get them. I'm down. $8,000 caps. Jeez. Let's see. Do you have one of those tri-beam lasers?
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Nuka Breaker. Little devil. Vault 21 on the nightstand in Sarah's locked room. We may not have gotten it because if it was locked, I probably was nice. Don't worry, we'll do a whole episode when we get back. Like if we have extra time on the end of something. But today's gone to 2.5 hours, and I just want to keep going every time, every time. But we've been healed. Next time, and maybe the game just crashed, so we gotta go drop off everything, get our, reduce how much weight we have, and then we can start doing DLCs. So I think I will call it there. Obviously the game thinks it should call it there too. It's really struggling. You may have to watch this. I don't know if I can stop it. The screen just went black. I wonder if the, no? What happened? Did the capture card screw itself up? More likely the game froze. Well, if I could end it, I would. Did I even get my mouse back over there? What is going on? Come on. Come on. Gotta go to Task Manager. Nope. Can't even do that. Alright, well, if you're still here, thanks for being here. I'm going to try and turn this off. We should be starting some DLC next time. So, become the best you can be. Become Hokage.